Hi, snare drummers, welcome back. Today, we're doing solo number 10 from our Alfred book. This solo is primarily in 2/4 time, and it has a tempo of 108 beats per minute. That's a little bit fast for our initial playing, so I've slowed my metronome down a bit to 80 beats per minute. That'll help us with accuracy as we're going through this piece. It might be your first time going through it, and if so, a slower tempo will be helpful. Let's get started with the first 4 measures of our solo. It's our introduction, and we're going to play these first 4 measures, stop, and then we'll play them again. Ready? 1 E and a 2 and 4 measures go. 1 E and a 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. Do it again. Ready? Go. 1 E and a 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. I accidentally hit my rim. Next, we'll start at the repeat section that's starting in measure 5. It starts in measure 5 and it goes for 2 more lines of music until we reach the end of line 3. Let's do this section and we'll play through it twice. Measure 5, 1 and 2, and here we go. 1 and 1 E and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 E and 2 E and a 1 and 2 and a 2 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1. Repeat. And 1 E and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 E and 2 E and a 1 and 2 and a 2 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. So that's what our repeated section sounds like. Next, we're going to play line 4 and line 5, another 2 lines that have a repeat. This time we'll also play the repeat. So we're going to play through line 4 and 5 2 times. 1 and 2, line 4, go. 1 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. 1 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. Now we're up to what's called the trio. The trio is a longer section in this solo. It goes from the word trio in line number 6 all the way down to the end of the first ending in the last line. So we would start at the trio, we would go to the end of the first ending, go back to the trio, play all of that music again, but take the second ending. For time's sake, let's start at the trio, but only take the second ending. We'll skip the first ending this time through and the repeat. So start at our trio, and when you get down to the last line, take the second ending. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and ready, trio. And a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 1 and a 2. 1 and 1 and 1 E and a 2 and 1 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 and a 2 and 1, 2. And 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2 and 1 and 2. And a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and second ending ready go. 1 E and a 2 and 1, 2. So how are you doing on the 5-stroke roll and 16th notes and 8th notes in 2/4 time? Remember that the videos leading up to this solo practice those fundamentals, and you can use them if you need to. So now it's your turn. Grab your metronome and set it at a tempo that's comfortable for you to play through solo number 10. We used 80 beats per minute today, but the recommendation is up to 108 beats per minute. See if you can grab your metronome and work on this solo until you can get it up to 108 and master those rhythms. So until I see you next time, keep drumming.